Today I'm going to show you how to break down a whole chicken. This is a whole natural chicken, and we've already taken out the giblets and cleaned out the insides and the fat. And we're going to break it down into some thighs and drumsticks, some wings, and some breast piece and bones for soup. So let's get right to it. So first thing you do is you look here, you've got this skin over the chicken, and cut right in the middle of that, just like that, and expose that. And you will see that you have this, just take it and bend it. You see where the fat line is. And cut the skin. And cut right where the joint is. That comes apart. And you do the same thing on the other side. Turn it over. Again, bend it. You find this socket. The socket just actually popped out. And now you've got two thighs here, and you've got the chicken carcass here. And what you can do at this point is you can cut down the middle here, cut this piece off. In fact, you know what? I'm going to cut this piece off first. Loosen that up and separate that. You see that comes off where the neck is. Like so. And over here, you can now cut these wings off, and you can cut this this breast in half, and you can have half split chicken breast. But what I'm going to do today is I want the chicken breast. So what I'm going to do is cut along this, make a cut along this, right along the breastbone. Right, and you can see where the bone is, and just keep cutting. Feel for where that the wishbone is. Actually, I broke the wishbone just now. So you get your knife in there, and then you follow around, cut this joint over here, and this is a part, and you just grab this, put your knife down, and just gently pull like that. And then you have this breast piece. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Cut down this right along the breastbone. Try to hug the bone so you get the most meat on. Stick your finger in there a little bit and find where the wishbone is, and you'll see if you can see that. Cut underneath the wishbone. And cut around this joint. That's the joint of the wing. And make sure this tenderloin is attached. Cut this piece here. And then you're gonna grab it again like you did the other side. And you're gonna gently rip this open. And the tenderloin fell out actually. Now you have this breastbone that's good for stock. And these two pieces are actually good for stock. And you already took this tenderloin out right here. And this little bit of a tendon, you sort of take this off because it's tough. You just sort of slide it off there. And get it as much as you can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut the meat on the breast, and then you have, trim a little fat, you have a chicken wing there. And you can leave the skin on, which is the beauty of having a whole chicken, or you can just take it right off and just peel it off. And there you have a chicken breast. And I'll put this aside. We're going to do the same for the other side. Again, cut it over here. You have the chicken. You have this little tenderloin here. And you can have, again, take apart the skin, gently pull apart this tenderloin here. You have a tenderloin. So you got 2 tenderloins, 2 breasts that you could break down to make chicken fingers. You've got 2 chicken wings. You've got 2 breasts and your chicken or two thighs. You've got 2 thighs, chicken thighs, and then you've got your carcass here for stock. And that's how it's done. So we have 2 chicken leg quarters here, and some of our recipes use whole chicken leg quarters, just as these are right here. Some of our recipes use drumsticks and chicken thighs. So I'm going to show you how to break them down. So first, you turn it over. There's some fat here. You can trim that off later. But if you see there's this fat line here, that's where the joint is going to be. So if you actually cut right through that fat line, you've separated it, and then you left enough chicken skin here over the drumstick, and you can trim the fat off. You do that. Put that aside.